Hello guys,
Welcome back again.
welcome back to our channel here, and we're here in Victoria, Texas. This video is pretty much about how we got through our LDR relationship, or long distance relationship, and it was 4 years before we even met each other. I mean, my suggestion and tip to you guys is to be persistent, and when you start talking to your future spouse, don't just make it a month. Elijah, come up here and sit with us, son.
Come here, sit down with us.
And
I know it's not really easy, but you have to deal with it, and it's really up to you guys how you deal with LDR relationship. Because before I was working overseas in the Middle East, and that's the day that we start talking.
yes,
on Facebook. So
yeah, and for you guys, don't rush into it. Get to know your future spouse. Don't wait just a month or whatever. Next thing you know, you're married, and you want to wait some time. But our 4 years was for reasons like, first of all, guys, I couldn't get a passport. I didn't know it because I owed child support, so I couldn't get that passport till I paid that off. And my wife was in Kuwait working at the time when we started chatting on the FB. And I never thought I was even going to meet her. So I had gone through this before with someone else, and it just didn't work out. Elijah, we're making a video, son. See, this is what happens if you wait a long time. You could get one of these right here. See? You can get one of these right here if you're persistent and wait. He's our ninja. Anyways, yeah, 4 years. And let's see, she got home from Kuwait, and maybe 8 months or a year.
I stayed 8 months in the Philippines, and then decide to work again as overseas while waiting for him.
Yeah, one time she says, I can't wait anymore. And that was it. But 3 weeks later.
It's really, I have a reason. I'm having a hard time in the Philippines because, once you start working overseas, like, by the time you get back home, I mean, I have money when I come back home in the Philippines, but the money doesn't, like...
Yeah, you already know if you're Filipino or Filipino,
There's like a lot of expenses that you have to pay.
Yeah, money disappears quick there.
Yeah, even though like
what?
you have a lot of money when you come back home in the Philippines, but it's not stay longer. So
yeah, shout out to OFWs.
Yeah, shout out to all OFW. OFW.
Come here, don't get up on my back. You see, you will get one of these. This is a product of LDR.
Yeah, so I decided to apply again in Hong Kong to earn more money while waiting for him, because I don't have any job in the Philippines. Like, I would just sit down there and stuff. Like, I mean, I was not getting bored because I have my family, but I was thinking I need money and help my parents too, my brothers and sisters. So plus, like, I have a dream to build my own house. So I said, like, maybe while waiting for him, maybe I can earn money, because I was not depending on him. Like, even my husband sending me money for allowance, but still, like, I mean, it's enough, but still I need more extra money to do my stuff. Like, like, I wanna build something, like, even though just a tiny house, and help my parents and stuff. Like, I can't just, like, depending on him. I want to earn my own money, like, just
She's been doing OFW since you were like 19 or something.
No, 24.
Oh,
20.
I mean,
I
when
got
you
my
started.
passport 23.
Oh, okay.
And 24, I started working as overseas.
But yeah, we were talking twice a day. In Kuwait, she had a good signal there. And she went back to the Philippines, and she went to Hong Kong. And finally, I think I got my passport in January. Don't touch this, son. And I'm like, look. She was like, smiling a little bit. And then a month later, I'm like, tickets. So I flew to Hong Kong where she was working. We only got to hang out maybe 6 hours because she only had like half a day off.
I have, when I was working in Hong Kong, I have like once
One Saturday off, once a month.
It should be like once a week, but I wanna have extra more money.
Don't touch this, son.
I deal with my employer, and she said, "Look, you can have once a month day off, like whatever you pay. You work extra days, I pay for that one." And I agreed because, like, you know, I need money. I want to have my own savings too. So that time when he flew to Hong Kong, we seen each other for only 6 hours, and it's not really like a lot of time. But what else you can do?
Yeah, 6 hours, but that enabled me to get the process started for a K1 visa. And just I would suggest K1. Some guys do spousals. The waiting time varies, and you know, especially where the country is right at the moment. But we waited 8 months and stuff, but then she left Hong Kong in I think October 2017, and I flew to Manila. I was there a day before she got there from Hong Kong. So we hung out for 2 weeks, got to know each other a little more. And we had a great time there. Watch out, baby boy. And when I was on Hong Kong, I wasn't vlogging then, but not until, you know, during Manila. But yeah, so we had a great time then, and then I flew back. So I got to see her twice, and then she had her medical and all that. Elijah, don't do that, son. You're making the rug move, and the camera's gonna fall over again. But I would just say, stick in there if you find somebody that you love and you know that you know. And Jessica, stop doing that, son. See, this is what happens. You get little people, and we're expecting another one. But but you stick with the person, and I was single for like 10 years. Let's see what else. Yeah, you stick with the person, you meet them. I filed my paperwork after I met her in Hong Kong. Then I went to see her again, which actually helped because they wanted more proof.
Yeah.
And
gather all your evidence.
Yeah, get all your evidence, everything. But as far as the LDR, you stick with that person if you know, and you will know. And Jessica never asked me for money. Anything like that ever happened, it was my idea. You know what I mean? Because she earned her own, you know what I mean? As far as us building a house in the Philippines, that came later.
I accomplished my dream to have a tiny house, but
yeah, she built her own house there before we built our mansion, our 2-story, which we built around a tiny house, and they crushed and smashed up our house.
You smashed my tiny
But some
house.
of those hollow blocks actually went into the big house we have now, so it wasn't a waste. But yeah, guys, you know, just be persistent, and when you get there, you know, if you only know the person a month or two, don't go off and marry them. You want to know who you're dealing with.
Don't be rushed.
I mean, even here in the U.S., you know what I mean?
Give time to know each other.
Yes, for sure.
Not like just like you go there and then you meet like 1 week, like, oh, I'm gonna get married, like that stuff. Like, you have to know each other first before you get married, because we talk like 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years, and then when she was in the Philippines and not having a good signal, we still managed to talk twice a day. 6-hour difference, and I was on 12-hour difference, and I was on the East Coast. So at night and in the morning, whatever, you know, we always managed to talk no matter what. Even when she was in Hong Kong and they were strict on her there.
Yeah, I don't really have much time using my phone in Hong Kong because my employer is very strict, and I get like only a few hours to get some rest. So
yeah.
That's why.
But I mean, here we are. July, we'll be married 5 years.
5 years! Yay! And now we have another baby.
And we have a baby girl on the way, and this is the result of persistence.
It's a surprise, though. Like we're planning like only one baby, but if God's gonna give it to you, like,
it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Even at my age, we have 31-year age gap, but that's another video. If you go back a couple videos, you'll see that.
We'll discuss that one maybe next time about like having a baby at the age of 65. Another baby.
I'm 65. I thought I was 56. But you know, thank you guys. Hopefully this helps you out. But be persistent, and you will get to know the person. You'll know immediately. You get somebody who's like asking for stuff immediately, that's probably not your person. But also remember this: the Philippines is what they call a third world country, and things are different there. Things are not what you think like here in America. So that person that may ask you for something actually really may need it. It's not always a scam. Things are totally different there. You know what I mean? So have respect for that country. It's not yours. And I lived there for a year and 4 months, and of course she's from
wherever country you are, just respect the country.
Yeah, respect the country, and things are different cultures,
different culture, different
food. Everything is different
clothes,
if you've never experienced it, guys. Have respect. You know, Jessica's learning about here in America now. I mean, she's back. Of course, she misses her family and all, but
I have my own family to take good care of too. So. Yeah. I'd rather just stay in here for a good future.
Yeah, so we're here
for our family,
you know,
for our babies.
A few months after maybe baby girl's born, we're going to go back to the Philippines for a couple of weeks.
For vacation.
For vacation, and we just work on here. She has a career she's pursuing. And, you know, I'm in the process of staying healthy so I can be around for these little people for, you know, whatever God's plan is. Yeah. But guys, thank you so much, and welcome the new subscribers to our channel once again. Shout out, join the channel.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, maraming salamat.
We appreciate everything that you did to us, like giving comments, watching our videos.
Yeah, shout out to Baloo John for joining our channel. Shout out to Tom and Ruth, Adventures in the Philippines. Yeah, I think they'll be here in the States.
You want to say hi to Ate RR?
He likes his cars and Hot Wheels and stuff. But and shout out to all the couples who just got here in America that we know. Anyways, guys, LDR, tips, advice, persistence on the relationship, and then you have a wonderful wife, and she has a wonderful husband. Okay, guys, closing out the vlog.
All right, love you guys. We'll see you later in our next video. Bye.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to our channel here. Blooper at the end.